Wagwan, my Pree Dis family. You don't know I'm your host, Naldo Addy, and this week we're in the business district of New Kingston. As usual, we have a whole heap of content for you guys. So without further ado, let's check it out. The Miss Jamaica World Beach Beauty Fast Track event recently took place in Fort Clarence Beach, Portmore. Shanique Singh emerged winner. Let's check out the highlights.
Why did you enter the Miss Jamaica World pageant this year?
Okay, well, I actually entered before in 2016 and I've always wanted to come back because I have grown a lot and I just wanted to show Jamaica what I'm capable of doing now, and I saw the applications were open and I just decided to go for it because this may be the last year I could do it.
So you're the winner for the Beach Beauty. What do you think the judges saw in you?
I believe it was the confidence and just having fun on a whole. That's the instructions that I got, to just be confident, to have fun, flirt, you know, on the beach. It's gotta be fun, and that's what I delivered.
How prepared are you for the Grand Coronation now that you've made it to the top 10?
Yes, I think I'm prepared enough, but there's always room for improvement. So I'm still gonna not be complacent and just keep putting in the work, keep going to the gym, eating right, practicing the interviews, the talents, everything.
And when I hear my name, I was like, what? But yeah, it's a great feeling. Yeah.
What was it that made you decide to enter the pageant this year?
You know, ever since growing up, I've always wanted to enter Miss Jamaica World, and you know, I auditioned and I said, let's give it a shot. And here I am.
How has the pageant been for you so far?
The pageant has been great for me so far. It's an amazing feeling to meet other persons, you know. I don't see them as my competitors. I rather see them as my sister, like a new addition to the family. So it has going great.
How does it feel to be second place in Beach Beauty?
I mean, it's a hard competition, so second place is amazing. I'm really happy. This year I feel like I need to build my confidence. I need to advocate for my causes, which are awareness to oral health, and I'm trying to bring forth my kids for the blind.
How do you find the pageant so far?
It's amazing. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You get to grow, build great friendships with friends, and it's amazing.
Is this your first pageant that you're entering?
Yes, it is. Yes,
And how has the pageant been for you so far?
Well, I have been
I've been getting some experience, you know, I've been learning new stuff, you know, yeah.
What was the reason for you to enter Miss Jamaica World this year?
Well, my reason for entering is to show young children that no matter what, they can do it.
The grand coronation of Miss Jamaica World 2022 will take place on December 4th here at the Courtly Auditorium. But after this break, it's time for our Up Next segment. Hailing from St. Mary, Anunnaki describes his music as a mixture of Afro-Caribbean roots reggae. Let's hear more in our Up Next segment.
Black Lives Matter, for all the brains them splattered.
Okay, so for this week's Up Next segment, I am joined here by Anunnaki, St. Mary artist.
Yes, give thanks, my brother.
Oh, go on.
Last year, first, give thanks.
So before we get into where you hail from in St. Mary, explain the name to me. Why Anunnaki?
Yes, Anunnaki. Anu, El Kulum. Anunnaki means the heavenly one. You know, it's two names. Anunnaki, A-N-U-E-N-A-H-K-I. I hail from a place called Highgate St. Mary, you know? Yeah, man. Port Maria, Rockabessa, Uchraya, the whole of them place, you know? Yeah, man, our place, our ground, them place, you know?
One whole crowd of people protesting the streets. Granny said, down to the nitty-gritty. That's how it reach when equal rights and justice.
Music is something that I live on in terms of spirituality. Keep me going every day, you know? So, musically, now, while I was going to university, you know, me and my brethren used to get together and would write music and thing, and would go out there at events, you know, to the sound system events in Kingston here and thing, and just all a joy to the music. And then I got inspired to launch my first record label called Future Youth Production.
Yeah.
And that's what brought me into music, you know.
Who were some of your inspirations coming up musically, of course?
Well, musically inspirations, you know, is like man like Dennis Brown, Bob Marley, of course. You see me, them man they na younger years music my life. Them man the music I grew up and them man the music. You know, most recently Buju Banton, you know, Capleton, CMA, Sizzla Kalonji, you know, you name it. There's a lot of artists that influence I and I.
It's capitalism, now it's time you get a crazy shake. Treat the people bad and now you get replaced.
I listen to one beats from man like Lee Scratch Perry, and a lot of dub, heavy vibration. So the music evolved over the years, you know, but I and I do rootical music right now. So I come with something total different, but at the same time the influence is always there.
I read, whereas you said that you wanted to make a change in the world through your music, your positive or conscious music. Speak some more on that for me. Why?
Right.
Why is that?
It's like everybody doing one set of music right now. So as a young youth, I would like to do something different.
Them set a trap in the alley for the great Bob Marley. Kill Malcolm X, show him talk on your vex. I see you send your shooters for Martin Luther.
So the new single titled Real People, produced by Future Youth, of course.
Yes,
which
Future
was
Youth Production.
On August 12th.
Yes.
Speak some more about that. Give us your backstory of why you decided to produce that song.
Okay, in this time right now, that song is like a more of a contemporary vibration. If you listen to the rhythm, it's more of a crossover vibration, but with a positive mindset to it. It's a positive balance.
You kill my mother, my father, now you take on my baby. 400 years of your flipping slavery now.
He's a member of the multi-award-winning Chromatic sound system. We check in with DJ Heavy D for this week's Mixmaster segment.
He's a member of the Chromatic Sound, and Heavy D is a name that you always see on a flyer. And reason being, he puts the party into any party. Heavy D, welcome to Pree Dis Show and our Mixmaster segment.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Good to have you. Now, how did your passion for music develop? Where did it all come from?
To be honest, it's just as a kid, I was watching MTV, BET music videos. And that's why I was always into hip-hop alone at first. I didn't know anything about dancehall up until maybe about 4th form. That's when I got into dancehall. And I got into DJing at the same time because my best friend was a DJ. So that's really how I got into music.
Look, you don't gotta put your cup down. Hold on, drink freely. And holla at me if you need me. Maybe you should enjoy yourself.
Where was high school for you?
That was at Campion College.
And after Campion, where did you move on to?
I went to UE.
What you studied there?
I have a bachelor's in electronics/physics.
What was the first gig that you played at professionally as a DJ?
Professionally as a DJ, I played in Quad. I played in the top floor of Quad at a party called Club Theory, I think the name was. Yeah, I played on the top floor. Yeah.
What was the experience like?
It was a good learning experience. I made a lot of mistakes, but I mean, I learned from those mistakes. It was a start. Yeah. To be honest, it's getting to see new places, experience different cultures. That's what it is for me. Every year gets better for me, and that's what keeps motivating me, because I just want to see more and more places, experience more. Yeah, that's what it is for me. So my name is Sean Duffus, right? And I mean, as a youth coming up, I was always very overweight. So my friends, when I was in second form, just gave me that name. I think people would have me as a dancer, DJ, but I'm known to mix hip-hop very well. But I'd say that I specialize in hip-hop, dancehall, reggae, whatever it is, I play it. But those 3 main genres, I'd say, yeah.
What's your biggest gig to date in terms of an event, biggest event you played at?
In terms of crowd, like crowd size? I'd say right here in Jamaica, Suns, for about 9,000 people. That's the biggest event I've done in terms of quantity of people, for sure.
How do you prepare for an event like a Suns?
Like a Suns, I mean, there's a couple of things that you have to look at. You have to know the demographic, the age of the people, you know, like what class of people, you know, if it's uptown people, downtown people, things like that. First of all, I pay attention to the gender ratio in the crowd. How many men are there, how many women are there. The age of the people is very important. Whether you're uptown or downtown, as I said, class, middle class, whatever it is, these things are very important. And of course, you have to pay attention to what has been played already.
You also work in corporate Jamaica. How do you juggle working in corporate Jamaica and being a DJ?
I mean, it's very simple for me. I literally probably do nothing in the day from Monday to Thursday. So I say, why not occupy my time with something that makes me more money? And my corporate job, music is involved in it, so it's right along the lines of music, same way, and entertainment for me.
What are the interests you have?
Me, interest for me in music, I would say, it would be on the technical side. It's like mixing and mastering music, like studio engineering, audio engineering. That's a big thing for me.
Heavy D, good to have you on Pree Dis Show. Thanks for coming, and it was a good chat.
Yeah, man, no problem. Thank you for having me.
After the break, it's food, on the fire style. You can find Tony on Washington Boulevard next to what was formerly known as Mitchie's Super Center. Him jerk chicken and soup shot, but let him tell you more in this week's Pon the Fire segment.
Tony, welcome to our feature right here, Pon the Fire, where we feature a person like yourselves who prepare pan chicken, jerk pork, all kind of foods. Good to have you.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Now, how did you get into food overall?
We used to cook. We used to cook a lot one time. We had the bigger one. My siblings them smaller, so we had the bigger one. So I used to responsible for cook for them. When I particularly get into jerk, and I have a good friend named Philip Pele. One day I take away a fowl from his mother. Him not carry no pot. So I said to him, say, brother, so you go do the fowl? I say, we are going to jerk it. I say, you can't jerk chicken? He say, no. I say, you are going to say, me. So we get a rim, because him fall in soft bus. So we get the bus rim and put a mesh over it, and that was it. And then him go tell him mother one day, they might keep a birthday party for him with his sister. So me can jerk chicken. So him come to me, I say, you chat so much, man. What kind of jerk, what kind of chicken, brother? What wrong with you? So I end up having got the birthday party, and that was the starting of it.
How long has your jerk chicken business been here on Washington Boulevard?
From 2017.
So pretty much 5 years now?
Yeah.
And how has business been over the 5 years?
All right. For the first 3 years, it was up and down. Okay. I believe in it, and I occur a lot of death by just believing in it. You know, and then here comes the pandemic. It was like a blessing in disguise. It was picking up before that, and then the pandemic. We never come out the first week, but the second week come out because we said this, we don't know when this is going to finish. And when you look, the line going way up the road. And from that time until now, on Fridays, is that the same kind of traffic. And people keep coming back and tell people, say, the food good. So we try to serve different things with the pan chicken. We're not serving in a foil paper. Service as a meal. So I come with festival, fried plantain, and steam veg. And sometimes we have breadfruit, and it's in season.
What keeps you going? What keeps you on that road to continue running a business like this?
Just the satisfaction where we give people, where people talk about us a lot. People call us for the cooking for them, like funeral or parties or any other function they have to call for it.
You also do a once-a-month event. Talk to me about that.
Foodie Fridays. Foodie Fridays we do oxtail, curry goat, we do fish, jerk pork, along with the chicken, we do rice and peas, potato salad, and veg and steamed veg. We do the whole works, you know. So we just give them a blend on the mountain for them to look forward to something different.
Who are your customers? Persons driving by, persons in the community?
Person from far from Ligani who passed all about drive, walk, community people, politicians, you name it, artists, a lot of people.
Tell me one famous person who has stopped here and bought food from you.
Charlie Blacks.
Yeah, and has he come back?
Yeah, and Devante come here regular. Ben's Live come here regular.
What keeps your customers coming back?
The food. We do good food. Make sure the food proper. Make sure the presentation is there. So I'm not chop it up and put in a foil paper or a break game. We try give you in a style where you can bring it home, and instead of go somewhere you can come here and get the same kind of food you'd get in our building.
Tell me about the different types of meals that you prepare here.
We do jerk pork, we do steamed fish sometimes when we have the time. We do jerk pork, as we said, the crowd for the chicken is overwhelming a lot of the time. So next year we'll get more staff for help on that side of the business. So we do particularly much everything for the with jerk.
But you also do some sides. Tell me about the sides that you do.
The festival, fried plantain, steamed veg, and the fried breadfruit. Yeah, so we try to do the thing on a different And on Thursday, sometimes Thursday we have fries with also in the mix.
Richie Spice and more after the break. Earth a run red. Can you believe that song took more than 5 years for us? Well, Richie Spice gives us the backstory behind his groundbreaking hit for this week's Culture segment.
I bring in the crack and the gun, freak and mess up the youth, them heart. Earth a run red. Then you wanna see them on a team bread.
Blessed, this is Richie Spice. Yes, I would say reggae and dancehall music, a Philly culture. Well, Earth a Run Red is a song where in which me and I man write the song, you know, and the whole inspiration behind it was, you know, we look from a distance, you know, where in which me and we see that we're going to have tough times, you know, because we start see from early, you know, where you see that the younger youths them on the streets and all these things and wiping car glass and all these things, where in which mean they should be in an institution. Well, that song was written by me, myself, Richel Banner. It produced by Enfield Records. And we recorded it at a mixing lab studio. Well, the whole vibration is like, you know, we just going on record because the song, you know, write the song before, you know, so we just going on record and record it, and we play back, come home, listen it, you know, and Joseph tell me that, you know, it's best to go back and record it over. You know, so I went there and recorded it over, and that was it, you know.
The mark of the beast are coming under sneaking under man feet. Under man feet. A revelation time, go check the signs of the time. You know.
Earth a Run Red released 1998, yes, and took off 2003. You know, and catapult by, you know, going into 2004.
Man a hustle, man a shuffle hungry belly, I can't find food to eat.
What I was happy about is that, you know, I really meet up with the record company, which is Fifth Element at the time, you know, and get that push, to push it out there to the ears of the people. Well, that song did great for my career, you know. I mean, it was a song that highlight all the rest of songs, you know, on a platform, you know, and you know, we started hits after hits after hits. From there, we did it's on this album called Spice in Your Life. You know, we did the tour for the album with the song. You know, a lot of interviews. You know, we get a few awards. You know, it opened the door.
300 plates, the palette to your soul. It takes place on November 27 at 7 Goodwood Terrace in Kingston. Let's hear some more details.
Kenisha Stewart, something big coming up on the 27th of this month, 300 plates. What's it all about?
It is all about food, entertainment, and good vibes.
Where is it going to be held?
It is going to be held at 7 Goodwood Terrace off Constant Spring Road, Kingston.
Entertainment-wise, what's going to be taking place?
It is going to be fun, a lot of fun, because Professor Nuts will be here and also ZJ Vibes.
How much to get in?
The cost is $2,000, and we also have meal packages for $5,000. So we're going to be having lobster, we're going to be having garlic shrimp, we're going to be having steamed veg, curried king crab, chicken, that's only barbecue chicken, of course. We're going to have a wide range of food on the menu.
How did the idea for 300 plates come about?
It came about because one of our members from our team, his name is Carl Durant, he came up with the idea of doing it island-wide because we are mostly located in Kingston, and also we'll stretch deliveries to Portmore and also Spanish Town, but other persons have been calling from St. Thomas, we have persons calling from Portland, St. Mary, Montego Bay, Ocho Rios. So we decided to take it island-wide so, you know, everyone could come and enjoy. So we start at 12 p.m. and finish at 12 midnight. So we're encouraging everyone to come out early so that we can have a good time and good food.
And just like that, we wrap up another episode of Pree Dis. Once again, we were in the New Kingston Business District. I'm your host, Naldo Addy, and catch you next week.